Abel, no, I can't use Abel. Kelvin finally had his visa. No. Dennis finally had his visa approved. His dream come true. What he has been working on for so many years has actually paid off. He gets his ticket and comes to the United States and realized that he's unable to pay his school fees. He realized that most of the things people said about America wasn't really true. What would Dennis or Derek, which name did I use? What would Derek do or Dennis do in this situation? All right, so guys, so today I'm here with Rashid once again, and
hey guys,
Rashid just came back from, where were you, Virginia?
Virginia,
yeah. And then we met this evening. We've been talking about some of the things that we go through as international students that most people back home don't really know. So we'll be very raw with you guys. We'll be very, very brutally honest with you guys, the reality on grounds. And when I say the reality on grounds, what most international students go through. As I'm speaking right now, I'm talking to my friend Abel. I don't know if he's watching this video, and we are all sharing some of the struggles we are going through. And
right
in the midst of these struggles that we are going through, people back home are also looking at us, thinking that life is like smooth for us. I had someone message me if when he comes to the US, he can actually raise $49,000. We are sitting here thinking about how we could raise $7,000, and it's not easy for us, but I feel like we need to tell you guys the truth or the reality on ground, like the brutal honest. If you look for any if you are looking for any deep, brutal, any genuine, sincere answer, this video is probably for you, because we have been through the system. We are still going through it, and I think we are going to share with you guys. So I'll start with mine. When I was coming to the US, I had a very unrealistic plan that I was going to be a millionaire in 3 years. I thought I was going to make $1 million in 3 years. I started calculating how much I could make when I started buying this, selling this, online businesses and stuff. And I came to the US and realized that I had my bank account closed because I had $10,000 in it, and they didn't know where the money came from. I explained to them that this is the source of the money, and they said no, and they closed the bank. So even having $1 million in your bank account as an international student, yes, even or as someone on a visa, it's a red flag. It's suspicious to them. So they'll close your account, or they'll just tag it for something else. So the reality on the ground, reality number one, is working to pay your school fees. So Rashid will try and share his experience. So what is your experience with working to pay your school fees?
I'm gonna say, like, is it hard thing you're gonna do about yourself, like coming to the US and figure it out, like you're gonna work to pay your school fees? That will never work for you, bro. I'm saying the fact, like, because you have to go through a lot of time with your education and the work. It's gonna be hard for you to figure it out both sections.
Yes.
So unless you have to be like you drop in one for yes. Yeah, because you can't make two at the same time. That's way too honest truth, bro.
Honest truth,
yeah.
All right. So yeah, I think that makes so much sense. So let me give you the reality over here. When you are schooling on a visa, I am doing 3 different things aside school, which is like legal, contributes to my academics and all that. Aside that, I do social media, TikTok, and all these things. I write books as well. And I'm telling you that this is the most difficult part of my life, because every time there's something due. And over here, we work with time, right?
Yeah, you work with time management.
Yes. Classes are scheduled in such that you wouldn't even get time to work.
Yeah.
Oh, these kids don't respect. These classes are scheduled that you would have to be in school. So let's say your first class starts at 10 a.m. in the morning and ends at 2 p.m. Which work would hire you from 3 p.m. to 6? Which work? And even when you are being hired 3 p.m. to, let's say, 10 p.m. in the evening, you wouldn't get any sensible or reasonable job. Just clean. Even with those jobs, how much are you going to make in a month or in a week or for you to be paying? Yes. People come here with deficits of $20,000, $30,000, and we are stranded. They will be like, Sam, how do you pay your school fees now? They come here first 3 days. America is all nice, The place looks very nice. There's lights everywhere. There are nice people over here, but classes start, the school starts emailing them that, hey, we need our school fees, and then they are stranded. They start asking, bro. They start going on Google, loans for international students. I'm telling you guys, I do these videos for a long time. It's been a year since I came here, and I've been making videos. People come here, and then we are all shocked. We speak on phone. I'm like, well, I don't know what to do, because it's like we don't have any option, and the schools don't care whether you can pay your fees. I'm telling you that these people do not care.
They don't care about
it's
you.
It's a business. It's business that they are running. They need money to run the school. They need school fees. They need the money to pay their teachers.
Your professors.
When you don't pay your fees, they are sending you emails that pack your things and leave the school. And this is the reality that people aren't telling you. When you don't pay your school fees by the deadline before classes start, please pack your things and leave. And then there's nothing more miserable than being an international student in a different country, having your Instagram popping, your views, your videos nice, like, you are in New York, you are in Texas, you are wherever, and then people texting you that you are enjoying, you are chilling, but then the reality is that you are broke, you are struggling, you can't even make money to even pay for your phone bills. I just paid my phone. How much was my phone bill for today?
It's like 65.
No, like the one I showed you today.
Oh, yeah, it's like $400 or something.
Yes, just my phone bill for this month, $491, because last month it was $791. I mistakenly called Ghana. I called back home and I spoke to them, and they charged me over $700. That money, it will take me 2 months of working hard to make that money. Genuine working full time to make that $800 or $700 aside to pay for those phone bills. So imagine having all these bills on you, and then you have
your school fees.
You have school fees. School fees. When you are coming here with $11,000, you can set up a payment plan, no doubt. Payment plan means you divide the school fees into 5 payment options, and meaning you are supposed to pay the first part that very moment, which will be around $2,300 every month, and ask yourself which, unless you have a skill that fetches you so much money back home, before you can be making that money and be saving. And you don't want to be depressed in America. I'm telling you, America already has depression here.
Yeah.
You don't want to come here and be depressed, sick and tired. Let's be honest. I have been in that situation. I want you to share a story, how it felt when you came here. You didn't know how you were going to pay your fees. How did it feel?
It's like a boring thing for you, because you will sit in your class, you can't focus, you just be thinking about how you're gonna make the next payment.
Yes.
And the due date is running up, so you don't have time to think about studies. All you want to think about phoning your family members about, hey, I need this money to meet the deadline day, and a lot of things. So it's kind of weird over here.
I think this should be the topic of the video. Visa officers are actually doing good when they refuse your visas. My second interview, the lady told me clearly that people come here and they struggle to pay the fees. And I'm like, yes, I came here and I'm like, visa officers are actually doing good, because some of you would want to stay back home and be happy, your mental health will be fine, rather than come to the US and be extremely depressed, stupidly depressed. I'm telling you, the depression over here is not the normal go and watch YouTube videos and then you'll be happy. When you are depressed, it affects your academics, it affects your social life, everything. And it's a new environment. You can't even focus in class, and your grades are failing because you can't pay your school fees. When I came here and I couldn't pay my school fees, in 3 days they were asking me to leave, not to tarnish my school's image or anything. In 3 days they asked me to find a way to pay my fees, or else they need their money, they need their money as soon as possible. So please reconsider your decision. I've made a video on how people pay their fees. Loans is number one option. If you have a US citizen who can co-sign for you, then you can get that loan very instant. In 5 minutes you can get a loan. But then if you are using masters, you can use Empower and all those things. But if you don't have any money and you think you come here and it has to, please, I'm begging you in the name of God, rethink your decision. I'm telling you from the grounds that it's not easy as you think it is. I know some people will be in the comments, then come back to Ghana, no problem. You can say all what you want to say, but when you get to the grounds and you feel the reality, I wish international students watch this video, but they will tell you the truth that it's not easy like you think. This is not your country. You are trying to stay out of trouble, and at the same time you are trying to raise money to take care of your education. It's not easy, I'm telling you. So please reconsider your decisions. I'm speaking to you guys like brothers, because I have people come here and they become stranded, and when they are stranded and they call me, I just become sad, because I'm like, my fellow Ghanaian or my fellow Nigerian is stranded here in the US. It messes up my entire day. You wouldn't want to go through the stress of coming to a new country and then be stressed. Please reconsider your decision. If you can get a loan, fine. If you get full funding, fine. But come in here with $11,000 balance to pay, please. Even people in America struggle to make that money. So please, you want to reconsider your decision. Yeah. And sometimes you might look for a job you not get. I've said this so many times. I applied for 50 different jobs, internships, and I was refused. 50. But this is America. There are jobs here. America has so many jobs.
So many jobs. I was different skills. If you
I was refused. You need a skill, bro. You need a skill to get a job over here. If you don't have a skill,
it'll be a little bit hard for you.
Very difficult for you. So what advice would you have for people in general with that mindset that when they come to the US, I'm going to make it big, I'm going to have my money? They see people on social media.
The US is like a principled state. When you come,
systematic.
You go by step. Even though you want to take some things like a double step, or pushing things forward without even knowing what is going on. So that's bad. But if you come here and try to figure out your shit, calling your family back home, hey, I need this money, you can assist me on this, that'll be fine. But doing it on your own, my bro, it's really, really hard. You can't succeed, bro.
And don't look at the life that people are living on social media. People think I have it all. People send me message, hey, Sam Charles, you are chilling. For 13 months, I haven't had food. I haven't had proper food to eat.
Yeah.
I've been drinking
Starving,
juice.
bro.
Drinking juice, yogurt. I'm telling you, that's why I don't gain weight. People come to America, they gain weight. I haven't gained weight. And people will be like, oh, it's the states that you are in. Yes, it also matters. But it's not easy like that. People are going through it. I mean, everyone goes through something in life, but it's not what you see on the internet. Sometimes I look at people and I'm like, you can't even raise money for application fees and you want to come to the US to come and grind. How is this possible? The most money you can make by working as an international student, I'm telling you from experience, that is if you've forced your way, is $15 an hour. You can work for 4 hours a day because 20 hours a week. If you make $15 in a week, you should be making like how much?
Like
$400 in a month. You are making like let's say you've done so much work, hard work, difficult work. Let's say a month you've raised $2,000. $2,000 before taxes will be like $30. Let's say taxes will be $30. You pay your phone plans, you pay for this, you pay for that, you pay for this, you buy books because you need books to study. All these things will come in place. So I'm telling you guys, I wish people took this video very serious because that is the reality on ground. It's not easy. When I came in, I was depressed because I couldn't raise money for my fees. I was laying on the ground crying. I'm like, hey, I wish I would hop on the next flights back home. I wish. So yeah, that is it. Visa officers mostly are doing you a favor when they refuse you. I'm telling you, you think you've wasted 6,000 cedis by applying for a visa. Wait till you come here and you realize that you've wasted so much money by booking a flight and coming here and be depressed all day because you wouldn't want to go through it. Okay, so that is something short I want to share with you guys. The reason why I made this video is that we are sitting here by the lake. Beautiful view. People I can't put the camera on them because I don't know them. So yeah, beautiful view, and then we are just pondering about how life in America is. It's not easy. Let me know if you guys want part 2. If you want more realities on ground, just put it in the comment section and let's know. Thank you so much for this video. He's from Sierra Leone. Follow him on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Rashmon05.
You know me, my Instagram is Charles Sam and all those things. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to get my books from Perez Bookshops. Books on rejection. Just mention my name or order same day delivery. You're making dream, bro. Yes, you're making dream. Definitely, it will happen. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.